what is the proper
Yeah.
Catholic response in terms of people who want you to refer to them by a preferred pronoun that doesn't reflect the reality of who God created them to be? It's a toughie, but how would you recommend people respond?
So the way that I was actually talking to a college girl who was in this situation, and she's like, "What do I do? I've got this person who I've been friends with, and all of a sudden they come in and they're like, I'm they now,' and you're like, they now? What are you talking about? Who are you hanging out with?" It's like, um, and I said, well, the question is one, like, what's the nature of the relationship? You need to determine that. Is this an acquaintance or is this a friend? Is this somebody I've meeting for the first time? Is this somebody I've known for a while? Because it changes how we interact with them. So to use a pronoun that is contradictory to reality is to speak untruth. And if I love you, I can't do that. And to use something like they, which is a pronoun that refers to a plural group of persons, to use that for a singular individual is contradictory to reality. And here's a little tip to kind of, let you know that if I'm talking to somebody about you, Jason, and I'm telling them, hey, like Jason and I were on a show the other day and we had a great conversation. Jason was telling me about his family, and one day Jason was out with his kids in the backyard and they killed this rattlesnake and it was really amazing. Man, Jason's just an amazing guy. And in that entire phrase, I just avoided using pronouns intentionally. So you can do that. You can just, if it's a kind of thing, and I have to say, there's sometimes, because I don't want to throw it in people's face, because I have heard, and this I think is true, people's experience, as far as I can tell, saying, she for this guy is a trigger that's going to cause him a lot of anxiety, and interiorly, it's going to really stir up that experience of dysphoria. And I don't want to do that, so I'm going to try my best to avoid doing that.